You're listening to the March 26, 2014 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Well, hello. I'm so excited to have this opportunity to speak with you again. I feel as if it's been months, yet in actual fact, it's only been about 5 weeks since we last communicated. I'm having a blast on my tour and have felt pretty much out of the loop on channeling matters. So I put my loving trust in you and ask that you bring forth a message that you feel will serve our highest good most appropriately at this time. That's if you're there. It's midnight in my world.
Dearest Blossom, how we have conveyed loving energy to your being whilst you have been traveling your country in the fashion that befits your being.
Thank you for that. I have been trying to send hellos out to you. There is much your readers would like you to discuss, yet I prefer to give you the upper hand. Please continue.
That which we would embark upon, in a manner of speaking, would be concerning the energy of self that serves your highest perspective, upon which, in turn, serves the highest point of view that serves the whole.
Not even sure that makes sense. Pray, carry on.
It has come to our attention that many of your world view much that is considered noteworthy in their eyes to be in ours. Not so. We understand that we have a very different point of view and a very different agenda regarding that which we choose to bring through. We are well aware that many would like us to speak about the issue of the airplane that completely disappeared from view. In our eyes, we would say that it is not for us to dispute with and or against others that choose to offer explanations as to the whereabouts of this vehicle. There are many controversial aspects of the story, and we consider that any opinion we may have, in all truth, we do not, to simply be stirring the pot, even more so than is presently involved. And this, for us, does not serve the networking of that which we consider to be light work. We choose to speak of upliftment to the soul and to be of service in this way. For, dearest souls, is it not that there is more than enough speculation and intricacies of detail on this particular matter? And may we say, if you are to accumulate all material concerning the said event of the disappearance, with all love and respect, are you any wiser? How would it serve you to add our opinion to the mix? And in all truth, could it not be considered that there are many truths to the outcome, as opposed to just the one valid answer? We would take a moment to reiterate that much that is considered a truth from a particular vantage point is not necessarily how it may pertain to that which is considered the wisest.
I was waiting for you to finish the sentence after wisest, and nothing came. And then I realized you had finished it, I think. Need to study that sentence when we've done here. So then, onwards, what next?
Next is the very exciting news that we consider worthy of note.
Which apparently is different to what we may consider worthy of note from what you said earlier.
Some are very much in the understanding of where we choose to speak from. Others, not so. Yet, is there not a saying in your world that you cannot please everybody all of the time?
Indeed, this you and I have learned to be very much a truth over the years.
So then, with much love from our beings, we offer you this truth. Over many years now, we have drawn closer and closer to your heartstrings, as you have to ours. We would consider our relationship with those of you who know us to be a very strong one and worthy of your trust and friendship. Indeed, we are aware that there are those who are still wavering and unsure of our intent, and we send our deepest love to these souls, in the knowing that as we continue on in this way, because we love you so, that they too will eventually feel within that which we are. There has been much that has been relayed to you that one has felt to be a fluff. Yet, those of you who know us, and indeed know themselves, have a deeper understanding and a true feeling that what we choose to bring forth comes from the highest intent, to bring an openness of heart and a getting of that which comes from a higher place than that of the actual dimension of within which you reside. This dimensional flow has been the bugbear for many, as the energy that crosses paths between these dimensions can sometimes cause alarm and misinterpretation. Yet, we say to you now, you are becoming the truth of yourselves, and therefore it is becoming less likely for confusions to occur as you rise into higher energies of yourselves. It is as if you are stepping into a new suit, if we may put it that way. The old skin has been shed by many of you. You're able to feel this within yourselves. You feel more on the lines of knowing in a convincing way to the self that you have traveled far and at last are feeling the change within your being and reaping the benefits of the work upon self that you have accomplished thus far. There is a definite difference that you are able to recognize. It is not of an egotistic, how marvelous am I, nature, yet of a self-assured feeling that lies deep within the heart space. And it is indeed noted from the self that this is where it derives from. This assurance that you are getting it, and you are getting somewhere. There's no longer the striving to search for clues, to search for knowledge. One is becoming content within the spirit self to simply walk their talk in confident harmony. And, dearest souls, such a glorious spectacle you are creating. The colors that are now beaming forth from your energy fields are showing to us the success, the triumphant glory, the ever-present light that is you, is now shining so brightly upon your planet that it is, without question, a victorious victory. There can be no denial that the light-bearers have won through. They have lifted this divine planet Earth into her next phase of life. And this phase, dearest ones, is one that was created by you long, long ago. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. And we are very aware of how long and arduous the eons of time have been. As you bravely marched through it, holding your torches high, even when there seemed to be no way of keeping them alight. Yet, you did it. You have seen your contract through. You have made it. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice.
Good Lord, Maud. This is indeed very exciting news and very much out of the blue. It's all very uplifting. And whilst writing all that, I had the tingle of truth running through my veins. It's got me quite emotional, to be honest. Sounds great. Yet, may I be so bold to ask, what exactly does this mean in human terms? In terms of a difference that we can tangibly grasp?
Yet, do you not see? You, most blessed souls of unified divine energy, it is not the tangible evidence that you are seeking.
Is it not?
You only think that you need tangible evidence. Yet, in truth, the evidence that all this is real, all this that we speak of, is not something that can be touched or proven on a level of seeing is believing. The evidence that you have been seeking is this very thing that we are speaking of, this tangible change within you. And the more you recognize this oh so very miraculous metamorphosis, the more you get it, and how you shall slowly but surely begin to laugh as you truly, fully comprehend what all this has been about.
I have to say, I am a little out of my depth here on one level, yet an inner part of me is totally getting it. I know this concept is certainly not new to many, yet somehow, to me, the way you're saying it right here, right now, is making more sense than it ever has before. Perhaps because it's taking place within me at last, and therefore I am able to understand it more. Are you saying this is happening to many?
We are. More and more at a rapid rate. For it is time now. Just watch how monumental leaps into the unknown shall take place on a regular basis. Your trusting in yourselves and your knowing of truth from deep within has led you to this moment in your time, when so much is to be revealed to you.
I have to say once again, this could be taken on a yeah, heard it all before. And yet, as you're bringing these words through, the energy they carry is like I'm hearing it for the first time. I mean, don't laugh, but I think I actually believe you.
Belief is not something we require from you regarding our words, in that it is only in the experiencing of the truth of the words that allows one to know that they are of truth. Unless one experiences anything for themselves, they can only assume that it is the truth. Yet once the truth hits home, then the allowance of that knowledge then takes the soul in charge of this understanding to a much higher degree of understanding on the next level of that soul.
Let's try that in Swahili, shall we? Gotta say, I have so enjoyed being in your energy again. I'm on a real high from integrating with you. Thank you so much.
Thanks are accepted in love, yet not a necessary factor. For it is with the greatest of joy that we have this opportunity to link up with you all in this way. Closer and closer we are. Nearer and nearer we are to the divine discovery.
Very intriguing. Divine discovery. Not sure how to accept that. I mean, in what concept?
We would then put it this way, perhaps. In discovering that which is divine, of the highest order. O dearest souls, take the moment and allow yourselves to feel the energy in which we offer these words. Expect not a thing, yet know that the very highest of miracles is expected. We are with you as you are with us. Many are with you as you are with them. You are under watchful eyes, through which there is only, and ever will be, the greatest love for you and your planet. We are one. We love you.
Right back at you. Thanks so much. I'll be in touch again on my return around what we call Easter.
Continue to bring joy, Blossom Goodchild, as you travel the land of the rock.
Oh, I shall do my very best. Ta-ta for now.